Hello, hello, hello. As I adjust my phone, welcome. Today is the day for the big update. If you were with me last week on September 1st, it has now been 7 days. And on September 1st, I made the big, bold, badass commitment publicly that I was reviving 20 weeks to 120.com and that I have made the commitment to myself to no longer be average and to actually become my greatest self. And my name is JoLynn Braley, kick-ass permanent weight loss coach, founder of the Inner Self Diet, which is not about nutrition or exercise. My awesome coaching clients already know exactly what they need to do to release the fat. Their problem is that they're stuck. They are stuck in depression, hopelessness, fear. Most of them are stuck in, they don't even know why they're stuck. They know what they need to do, but they're not moving forward to actually do it. And as for myself, even though I have been professionally coaching my awesome coaching clients since 2008, I have wavered between, well, actually, I haven't wavered between being average and great. I've always stayed at an average place. And even when I was a size 8, which in August 2010, I went from a size 12 to an 8 in only 2 months, simply by doing a belief change on myself, which is one of the modules that I coach my clients through in the Inner Self Diet. And I kept that, I maintained a size 8 for a couple of years. The only mistake I made was that I did not use all of the tools in the Inner Self Diet. I did not heal the full root of the problem like I coach my clients to in the Inner Self Diet. I only did one of the steps. And so what I've been doing, even though I've been coaching my awesome clients to struggle-free, lasting success with their weight, I have been maintaining myself at an average zone. And I made the commitment that I am going for it by getting all in, becoming my greatest self, and moving forward with this commitment at 20 weeks to 120.com, which is about me releasing 40 extra pounds of excess physical fat and greatly reducing my body fat percentage and going from a size 12, which I am currently, to, I expect, at least a size 6, maybe a size 4, going even beyond the size 8, stepping into greatness, my greatest self, instead of just existing at average. Because who the hell wants to be average today? You know what average is in the United States? Average is overweight, average is obese. And I don't want to be part of that camp. I also want to inspire and motivate the folks who are watching me, just like you folks here, whether you're here with me live or on the replay. I want to, and what I am doing, it's not just that I want to do it, I'm taking action to do it. I am becoming my greatest self to be a fantastic example for my coaching clients and for anyone else out there who wants to follow along. What I invite you to do is to head on over to 20weeks to120.com. Leave a comment on that page. You'll see comments, they're Facebook comments. All you have to do is type in there, what is your commitment to becoming your, what exactly are you doing? What are your results you're committed to creating for yourself over the next 20 weeks so that you step out of the average zone and become your greatest self, which means 90% of this is about your mindset. And I said that when I was coming on here today to give you my week 1 update, which I'm sharing with you the fat loss results from week 1, the body fat percentage results from week 1, inch results from week 1, and I also said that I would share with you what the hell am I doing that's making this easy for me to stick with, because like most people out there, they say they're going to make a change and they stick with it maybe a half a day, maybe 3 days, maybe 2 months, but they never actually follow through all the way. And even doing this just for 7 days, and I'm not doing a diet unless you count the inner self diet, which is 90% mindset. I am doing this, all right? And this is the most important diet there is, the inner self diet. If I were not doing this, then I wouldn't be here with you right now about to give you my physical results, because this is what is making it easy for me to do the physical actions of living a healthy lifestyle so that I get the physical results. If I wasn't doing this, if I wasn't doing the inner self diet, then it would be so difficult for me to live healthy and do the exercise that I do the cardio. I got in 5 days of cardio last week. I did upper body with hand weights, and I did lower body just with my own body weight, and all of that, and eating clean, no emotional eating, no binge eating, just putting food in my mouth only when physically hungry, stopping when full. This is what is making that easy for me to do. If I didn't have this, which is 90% of the game, then I couldn't tell you about what I'm about to tell you, which are the physical results. So what are the physical results? Week 1, 20weeks-120.com. Okay, so week 1, the physical results. I released 4.4 pounds of fat. Releasing 4 pounds of fat a week is not what I'm expecting over the next 20 weeks. 2 pounds of fat per week will be absolutely fantastic. Usually during the first week, you also release water. All right, so that's all good. 4.4 pounds of fat, right? If you're here with me live, if you think this is awesome, tap on the screen to send me hearts. That will tell me that you're with me, that you think this is kick-ass, that this is freaking cool. Otherwise, if you're looking to release 10 pounds of fat in a week, then tell me in the chat screen and tell me exactly how you're going to do that. The only people who release 10 pounds in a week are those who are over 100, 200, 300 pounds overweight, and that's not fat loss. So if you're here with me live, tap on the screen. If you're new to Periscope and you don't know what that means, that's the way to send hearts to the person that you're watching, to tell them that you appreciate what they're sharing and you're excited about it. If you're not excited, then slide left or right to share this with your friends and let them come along. We got to put the Pom in the picture because he is just barking too much. So we got to put him in here, all right? All right, so 4.4 pounds of fat released. I lowered my body fat percentage by 1%. That is really what's most important to me because my body fat percentage it's just way too high. And I released 3.5 inches. These are all very, very important measurements to take. If the only thing that you do is pay attention to the weight on the scale, you're missing out on what's most important, because if you just look at the weight on the scale, who knows what the hell that represents. That could be feces loss, it could be bone, it could be water. I'm only interested in releasing fat from my body. You could be losing muscle. That's why it's so important to have your strength training as a part of your regimen also, along with cardio. So yeah, that's what I did over week 1. 4.4 pounds of fat, 1 point down in body fat percentage, and 3.5 inches released. It's extremely important to measure your inches each week, because some weeks you won't see a difference in the scale, but you will see a difference in inches. And personally, you know what? Even though this commitment I made is to getting to 120 pounds in 20 weeks, which is a release of 40 pounds of excess fat, if I ended up at 125 and I was a size 2 or a size 4, that would be okay. It's really not about the number on the scale. It's about the level of fitness. Mainly, I'm interested in my body fat percentage. I want to get it to a healthy body fat, minimum minimum 22 to 25%, minimum 25%. And I believe that that's healthy. You know what? I don't have those stats in front of me right now. I wrote them down, and I didn't bring that because that's not what I was intending to talk about, those specifics. I just wanted to, I wanted to share my progress that I'd made this past week. But body fat percentage is extremely important to me. That's more important than whatever number on the scale. And as long as I'm a healthy body fat percentage, then my clothes will fit great. I'll be strong and healthy, be super strong for skiing in the winter, and all of that good stuff. So, hey, if you have any questions or you want to tell me what your biggest weight loss challenge is before I sign off here, and I'm going to keep going. Make sure that you follow me here on Periscope. Tell your friends about me. Who do you know that wants to release 5 to 90 pounds or more? Who do you know? Send them to easyfunweightloss.com. That's a very easy domain to remember. They can get my free ebook there. Of course, you can get it at theinnerselfdiet.com. And yeah, I'm going to keep going forward with my my progress, my daily action, my commitment to 20weeks-to-120.com, to becoming my greatest self. I totally wish for you to do the same, that you are taking daily action, that it's struggle-free for you. Remember, the way to make it struggle-free, to live a healthy lifestyle, is 90% mindset, and that has to do with so many things. Last week on the Inner Self Diet coaching call, what I did with my clients was the big, bold, badass belief change, and that is major. That's a major shift. In fact, we don't shift just one belief. We don't release just one belief and replace it with an empowering belief, but we shift approximately 30 limiting beliefs per client. And yeah, when you have your beliefs in alignment with the body that you want to have, and when you believe something like, for example, it's easy for me to live healthy and fit, something like that, or I deserve to be slender, strong, and sexy, whatever it is, something that's positive and empowering for you. I can release the fat, or I can lose weight. When you believe things like that, and they're not just affirmations, they have to be beliefs. It has to be in your bones. When you believe beliefs such as that, instead of something like, I can't lose weight, it's too hard, I can't do it, other people can do it but not me. Oh, that's nice that all of JoLynn's coaching clients in the Inner Self Diet get struggle-free weight loss, but that's only for them, that's not for me. When you believe those limiting negative beliefs, you are right. Whatever you believe, you will prove yourself to be right. And those negative beliefs will just keep you stuck. And and weight loss, and permanent weight loss especially, will be a struggle. So thanks so much for tuning in. And head on over to 20weeks-to-120.com to share what your commitment is to yourself over the next 20 weeks. This is going to take me up to January 19th. 2016. No excuses, no retreat, no excuses about, oh, we're going to wait until after Labor Day weekend, wait until after Halloween, wait until after Thanksgiving, wait until after Christmas, wait until after January 1st. Nope, none of that. It's happening now. It all started on September 1st, and no matter what, I'm moving forward. And also, it doesn't mean that I never have any kind of challenges. What it means is that if I do have a challenge, for example, even last night, I thought, oh, well, you know, I'm so hungry. Why can't I just go have this other thing instead of my totally healthy, unprocessed food? Then when something like that comes up, then I use my Inner Self Diet tools to move beyond that. And for your, when you can at least notice that you have a challenge coming up, that's the first step. All change is preceded by awareness. You have to first be aware. And one of the biggest problems with emotional eating is that you're not even, you don't know how to feel your feelings. You're afraid to feel your feelings. You're not used to feeling your feelings. And so the whole pattern is just about running away from yourself, running away from your feelings, and running to food. But all that does is it gives you another problem, you know, the problem of the fat, and then feeling depressed and hopeless and fed up because you can't stop overeating, and then just packing on more weight. And, you know how it feels to feel really stuck. I've totally been there. And I'd say that every one of my coaching clients has been there too before working with me in the Inner Self Diet. So yeah, make sure that you follow me. Make sure that you are getting the notifications when I go live. I have done a minimum of 1 Periscope since I started this on August 15th. Some days I've done 3, many days I do 2. And I might even hop on here in a little bit. I need to eat right now, and then Happy and I are going to go for a walk. But I might come back later. I have some food prep to do, and sometimes what I'll do with these Periscopes is I just turn the camera around and I'm cutting up food. And then if you want to tell me what your biggest weight loss challenge is, awesome. That's really cool. Thanks again for tuning in. My name is JoLynn Braley, permanent weight loss coach, founder of the Inner Self Diet. You've been here tuning into my update for week 1 of 20 weeks to 120.com. Everything is on track, and I wish you your best life in your